Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about growing your email service providers list. Building your list, tips on building your list, growing it, why there's money in it. That's good. Before I get started, you'll notice down below there's a link. If you click on it, there's tricks and special methods that can really easily double your affiliate marketing income when it comes to making money online. Now, I'm sure you've heard that saying, the money is in the list. There is definitely some truth to that. However, there really is a relationship you have with somebody. And email is a personal way to communicate with somebody. It makes it much easier to go deep. And you want to go deep, just like any career, like a gold mine. The deeper you go, the more money you make. If you just scratch the surface, you're gonna make a little bit of money. But if you go deep, like even a career, if you know everything about it, you're gonna make a lot more money than if you just get started day one, right? Right. I'm gonna give you an example on this. Gary Vee, Gainer Vaynerchuk, you probably heard of him. He's probably the most successful guy in social media, one of them. And he has a great story where he was in Wine Library TV, and someone said, "Hey, I can email out an advertisement for 1 million person list. It's gonna cost you like 10,000 bucks, something around there." And Gary Vee said yes. And he was expecting all these orders. And guess what happened? He got one freaking order from, it was like a million people on a list. And after that, he realized it wasn't about how big your list was. It was about really the relationship you have with them. So that's a very important point that I want to make. Okay. All right. See, the thing is, we people, we're kind of hesitant. We're a little nervous. We all, have you ever played the sucker before? Have you ever gotten scammed? I've gotten scammed. I've played the sucker. Nobody likes that. That's why we're in this internet age, we're even more skeptical, right? And trust really is the ultimate currency. That's what currency is trust. That's everything. So as you grow your list, it's about providing value and really gaining their trust through relationships. And that's why they say you need an email list because it takes a while to build that trust with somebody. If they just show up to your website, sure, they might buy, but the reality is people are going to be like, I don't know about this. And they leave, they're gone. So that's why anyone who's ever successful online has some type of an email list. The money's in the list and building that relationship so they can build a little bit of trust. So they might actually pull out their wallet. And that's really the key. And another thing too is you got to provide a lot of value. And the value you provide is directly related to your money in a lot of ways, usually. Um, this is why I really have no issue sharing, what's working, what's not working, and I'm not nervous about competition, people stealing my ideas. Here, take them, I don't care. There's so much money out there and opportunity that I have no issues with that. Um, so, it just seems today. Another point I want to make is that people, the biggest issue in today's time, and I want your opinion on this. I want you to comment below. I'm really curious with social media is, well, it's about connecting with people, and some people make the mistake that, people watch their videos or subscribe, they're just numbers. But the reality is each one's a person, and we forget that. Sometimes I forget that. I'm not perfect. We become more jaded in social media. And every single person watching has goals, fears, worries, to treat each person, as a person, not just as, you know, someone as a number, you know. And that's kind of the problem nowadays is, well, we're not connecting as much. It's like we're connecting, but we're not really connecting. Uh, with all this wealth that we have, well, maybe not everybody, but as societies, we've gotten pretty wealthy. Imagine living thousands of years ago, right? We have more choices, we have more options, and we got all kinds of cool stuff. You would think we'd be happier. Turns out, some studies show that we're not happier. We're not. And there's a lot of theories on this, and one idea is due to these deep social connections, we're just not connecting with people, and we feel like, we're all alone in this world, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? Am I? Does this make any sense? You agree? No? Let me know in the comments. Um, so it's just something I was just thinking about the other day, and that's the same thing with your list too. It's when you're emailing people on your list, you want to treat like you're talking to a person. Like, hey, this is for you, not like it's some big corporation who just doesn't care about the people buying from them, whatever. That's another big believer. Well, I like video. It's the best thing from meeting you face to face is on a video. You can see somebody's face and you hear their voice and everything. It's pretty powerful. It really, really is. And it's much better than just words on a screen. All right. Also, is you'll notice that another point I want to make too as it comes to your list, another tip, being personable, connecting with people, coming from the heart as much as you can. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I'm the perfect at, but it's just something I'm thinking about. Um, Another thing too is really talk about build your list at every possible opportunity you can. You want to build your list. I mean, that's why my YouTube videos I'm pointing down to build my list. And you'll notice this too. If you check out that link below, which I encourage you to do, you won't even see what the offer is until you subscribe to the list. And I'm working with Michael Cheney right now, who I arguably think is one of the best marketers out there, copywriters. I'm constantly learning from him. And I know a lot of I'm into copywriting. I'm into marketing a lot. He's one of the best. So that's why I'm really happy and privileged to work with him. Why I'm so excited and encouraged to really talk about what what he's doing. And I'm really excited about this. I've been in affiliate marketing for probably 8 years now, probably longer than 8 years. I know it's 8 years too. I do. I actually do. I was like, it's been such a long time, so many ups and downs. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Uh, Now, the biggest problem and hurdle we have of growing a list and list building is we want the cookie right now. We don't have patience. That's the biggest problem we all have, and it's all stuff we need to work on. And it's long-term thinking. It takes a while to build a list. You might not see any movement for a little while, and that's okay. Keep building, keep building. It's going to happen. Um, Another thing too, which I was thinking about, is a great question, is what does my audience need? And my YouTube channel, this right now, I've made a couple of them. This one's not my most successful because I was talking about topics I was interested in, not necessarily what my audience would be interested in. So learn from my mistake. That's a great thing to think about. What does my audience want to know? So that's a great thing that I think can help you out. Also, when it comes to your list building, not conforming to someone's expectations might be able to help you get heard. Okay, doing something different than, because there's a lot of noise out there. So anything you could do to make yourself a little bit different, I think is a wonderful tip. I think that's great. Okay, so I just want to share a few tips with you, some things I was thinking about today. I do hope it brought you some value. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're interested in making any type of money online, I can't recommend it enough. I encourage you to click that link below. Check it out. You'll love it. Michael Cheney is a genius. And I wish you the best. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Bye.